to create something of what the user wants. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5, and we're creating SpriteSmash today, 1.1.7. And in this app, we're going to have a sprite bounce around the screen. Ding, 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 ding. And we're going to tap it. When we tap it, we're going to get a score. How many people like the score down at the bottom? How many people would rather think it should go up top? I definitely think it should go up top. Okay. I thought we would have a reset button. We could have a voice button since we didn't get to a lot of voice last time. Everybody needs to take out your engineering design paper, and we're going to do our engineering design right now. What I think is the most important, critical part of building an app. You cannot build what you do not understand. And this is what I love about app making. Yeah, we're building a different app today, but the process is still the same. What are we doing? Analyzing the problem, right? Planning a solution with our engineering design paper. We're going to create a GUI. We're going to write code. We're going to test and debug the code, and we're going to upgrade it. Okay? So, like my man Isaac here, who's now not here, has a chance to start over from scratch, learning how to build an app like we've done the first 3 apps. Are you with me? We're on our 4th app here today. Let us begin. What's that? Yep. 4th app. All right, so here we are in the engineering design page. I think we are going to go landscape today. So I'm going to go ahead and get a rectangle. Does that look like our app? Let's go, Isaac. This is for you, man. Okay. So here's your app. What's the title of our app? Yep, we're going to call it Sprite Smash 1_1_7. We're going to do this for Isaac's sake. Isaac, you are creating an engineering design paper. Are you with me? Okay. What's the width of your screen? No. 300 pixels. What is the height of your screen? 400 pixels. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and create a horizontal arrangement, and I'm going to call it HA scoreboard. And what's the width of this scoreboard? No. Phil Parent, you have to get this. Even though the screen is 300, we don't want to make it 300 because you don't know the size of the phone the person's using. Phil Parent width, just write down FP. Phil Parent, you don't need to be doing anything on the computer. Nothing. You don't need to be on the computer at all. All you need to be doing is focus on your engineering design paper. You want to draw a big, huge box across the screen right here. Okay, all the way across. No, you want to use your whole entire paper as your screen. Don't draw a little screen like I did. Okay, this needs to be big. Okay. This width is still parent. That makes it stretch all the way across. It makes it expand and shift with the phone size. You have no idea the size of people's phones, right? So we don't make them 300, even though we know it's 300, right? Because the next person's might be 500. They might have that iPhone 7 or that larger Galaxy S7. You with me? Okay. So I'm going to put some labels in here. And I'm going to have a label called LBL hits. And right here, we want to see how many times they hit the sprite. Hit, 0. Hit, colon, 0. Okay? And then in the middle, we could have our time, colon, 60 seconds. Good. So this is going to be LBL time. You guys with me on that? And then over here, we could have another label called miss. MIS, colon, 0. Okay, and this one we're going to call, anyone want to guess? LBL miss. So we just keep things very simple so we know what they are. Are you with me? Everything gets a 3-letter prefix. What's LBL stand for? Labels. So you all should know that's a label. HA stands for horizontal arrangement. You should know that's a horizontal arrangement. Are you with me? Okay. So next, underneath this, we're going to put in a great big, anybody know what this is going to be? Canvas. Okay. This is going to be CNV. Give me a good name. It's something the sprite is bouncing around on. What? CNV bouncy thing. Let's get a little bit more specific than that. It's the kind of the field. CNV playing field. So CNV play field. Field is right. So yeah, you could do PF for play field. This is the playing field of where the sprite's going to be bouncing around. Does anyone know what the width's going to be? Phil Parent. Anybody know what the height's going to be? Phil Parent. Want it to stretch down and across. Make it pretty big. Okay. Down across the bottom. We're going to put a horizontal arrangement. And this is going to be our lower control panel. So just our lower buttons. Width. Anybody want to guess? Phil Parent. Okay. So down here we could have some buttons, and I like to make them round. We could have a little reset button. Got to reset the game. So this is BTN reset. You guys with me on that? We have a timer. So you think we ought to have a pause and a play button? Pause and play. So we could do, what is pause? Is that like a sideways? It's up and down equal. Isn't it like this? It's like an equal sign. So this could be BTN pause. You guys with me on that? If I have a pause button, what do we need? A play button. I think it's just a triangle, isn't it? Okay, so BTN play. And then over here we'll do your microphone. Okay, so this is, that's a good question. Did we do like 48 by 48? Wasn't that a good size? Okay. So all of these, okay, we're going to do a width of 48 pixels and a height of 48 pixels. That'll give them a perfectly round circle if I do that. Are you guys with me on that? Okay, let's go down to the bottom down here and let's add some non-visible components. What do we need? Sound? So we could do a sound. What are you going to use the sound for? Like when you hit the sprite. Whoa. I forgot something. What do we have to have on our canvas? An image sprite, thank you. So I'm going to put in a square here. This is going to be my image, IMG, Sprite, SPR, player. Whatever you choose your player to be is fine. A panda, a Smurf, Nike sign, Adidas sign, turtle, okay, a dirtle, it's a duck turtle. You ever seen those things down in Hilton Head where they're kind of like ducks, but they dive? Yeah, we call them dirtles. You can do whatever you want. So let's go back down here. We image sprite, we should probably give it a size, shouldn't we? 48 by 48 is probably good. Yeah, just like our buttons, keep it the same size of our buttons. Okay. Now we can go down to the bottom. We could use a sound so that when you press the button, you could play a sound. Are you with me on that? Yeah, you could go to Audacity and play a sound. You could have a sound for when you miss. You hit it. It blows up, right? We could have like text to speech in here. That's my favorite. We could have text to speech down here. We have to have speech recognizer, right? I'm going to abbreviate that. Reset. What do we need for reset? We could do the accelerometer and just shake it and reset it also, just to have fun. You with me on that? What else do we need? Pause. No, this sprite is going to bounce all over the place. All four what? This is going to bounce. It's like whack-a-mole. Who understands whack-a-mole? This sprite is going to appear randomly on the screen all over the place. You got to tap it. If you tap it, you get a point. If you miss it, your miss goes up by 1. Are you with me? So we could allow them to only have so many misses. 5 misses, game over, right? And then we could challenge them to see how many they could hit in 60 seconds. Who's ready to build? I think we're pretty good here, don't you? Okay. All right, so let's go into, yeah. Yeah, we're going to control how fast it pops up. That's going to be the whoa. Thank you for making me think in a different way. Something that we forgot here. Back up there, Morgan. Okay. You have to have a clock. Remember, this is going to have a timer, okay? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a clock for game time. Okay, and we need a clock. We need another clock for the sprite. You got to have 2 clocks there. Because you don't want your sprite to be moving every second. Are you with me? How many times could you hit a sprite every second? 1001, 1002, and it would move 1001. That would be very boring. Are you with me? So we want to control the sprite with some speed, and we'll set 1 clock to go fast, and then we'll have the other clock, the game time, just go by seconds. Okay? Who's ready to build? Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead and log in. Start, new project, Sprite, Smash, 1_1_7. period 1, quarter 3, 2017. Yeah, that's weird. No, don't know what that is. What is this? This is period 1, quarter 3, 2017. What? All you have to put is SpriteSmash 1_1_7. You always want to give it a number because you guys are basically getting used to giving these things a version number. Are you with me? Normally you do like version 1.0, version 1.1, version 1.2, and you just keep upgrading. Who can shut my door for me? All right. Okay, so here we go. Okay, thank you. Let's go to layout. We're going to do a horizontal arrangement up top. I'm going to call this thing HA scoreboard. And its width is going to be what? Fill parent. Background color is none. And I'm going to go get 3 labels. Label 1, label 2, and label 3. And I want them to be centered, so I'm going to go back to my scoreboard, align horizontal center. Let's go to the first one. I'm going to call this LBL hits. Down here, I'm just going to say hit, and I'm not going to pluralize it. I'm just going to say hit 0. Do we want to give it a color? Okay, what color do we want the text to be? Magenta. All right. Sure. What do you think? 18? Bold? There you go. 18 bold. Did it. Okay, the middle one is going to be your LBL time. And we're going to go down here to your time, and we're going to say time, :space 0. Make sure you get the space in there so that, oh yeah, 60 seconds. Let's go 60 seconds. We'll start the game at 60 seconds. Thank you for that. You guys are brilliant. 18, font bold, and should we give the time a color? What time should color be? Cyan for the color? Okay, sure. And then the last one is LBL miss. How many times did you miss the sprite? So I'm going to go down here to miss, :0. Isaac, how you doing, buddy? You getting it? It's not too hard, is it? It's pretty cool. You go to 18 font, bold, and what color should I give my misses? Green? I like blue. Okay with blue. That's fine. The only thing you got to make sure of is that it's not the same color as the background. Okay, once we get a background in here, we might have to change these colors. Are you with me? Yeah, you can make the scoreboard black. So you just go to scoreboard, and you go to background image black, and there you go. So if you wanted that, that's how you could do it. It's not a problem. Just make sure you can see your labels. Are you with me? The rule of thumb is you have a dark background, you have light colors. If you have a light background, you have dark colors. Okay, so just make sure you have contrast there. All right, what goes underneath this? A canvas. So we're going to go down to drawing. We're going to put in a canvas. We're going to rename this canvas CNV. What's CNV stand for? Canvas. We're going to call this playing field. And what's the width and height of this? Height. Width and height both fill parent. There it is. Okay, so just for kicks and giggles right now, I'm going to make it magenta, just so that we can see this color. Okay, that's a great big magenta canvas. Are you with me? Probably later on in this development, I'm going to give it a nice cool background as soon as I figure out what my player is and what they're playing on. Are you with me? Okay. All right, what goes underneath this? Horizontal arrangement. Okay. Let's call this HA lower panel. Okay. And its width is going to be fill parent. Background color is none. And center it. So I'm going to go horizontal, align horizontal, center. And I think we're going to put 4 buttons in there. Is that what we said? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Does it matter what order they're in? No, because I'm going to rearrange them, right? I'm going to rename them, not rearrange them. Okay. So this button here is going to be BTN reset. Height and width, what did we say, 48? 48 by 48. And I'm going to make it a shape of an oval. And I'm not going to have any text, because we're going to go get an image, right? Next button, BTN pause. Is that right? Width and height, 48. 48. Shapes and oval. No text. Next button, BTN play. Width and height, 48. Width, 48. Shapes and oval. Text is nothing. And last button, BTN voice. Height 48, width 48, shapes and oval, no text. Okay, so we're going to go out and get a reset button. Once I'm going to the internet now, what should I immediately create to help me out and keep my life organized? A folder. So I'm going to call this reset icon. I'm going out to my Google. And if you want here, just to make life easier, you can type in PNG, and it will make life easier for you. And there it is. And view image. And I'll go over on how to make a folder again. Show in folder. There it is. Refresh. Copy. Go to my documents. My documents. 16, 17, quarter 3. I'm going to make a new folder. What's the name of my folder? Yep. Create a new folder. Maybe. New folder. There it is. So you just go in here, rename this folder. You're going to call it SpriteSmash 1.1.7. You're allowed periods in there. So, anybody see it? Where'd it go? Don't know what happened to it. SpriteSmash 1.1.7. You are allowed periods. I don't know what's happening. Delete. Cannot find this item. My computer is acting really weird. SpriteSmash 1.1.7. My computer's acting really weird. So I got that to work finally. Remember, if you have parentheses in your image name, it will not work. It will not load it up. So make sure you don't have any images in there. The next thing that I need is a pause icon. So you just go up and look up these pause icons. It's a nice, good looking one. View image. Right click, save image as. That's cool. Got a little blue theme going on right now. That's cool. Go back up, and usually if you click on this one, you can get like the play one in here, but I don't see the play. So let's go in here and type in play icon. And I'm looking for the blue one. There it is. View image, right click, save image as, save it. And then I'm looking for a blue microphone. So I'm going to go voice icon PNG. There it is. This one I used before. I like the colors in it. Save image as. Boom. All right, so now we're done. We're going back into here. You go into here, you load up your image, upload, choose the file. Let me go into the right folder, Q3, SpriteSmash. Make sure you get the refresh. See, if I would try to load this refresh with the parentheses here, not going to work. You guys with me on that? Got to go here to refresh. Hit OK. Upload these. BTN pause. Upload an image. Pause queue. Nice. BTN play. Upload an image. Choose a file. Play button. That is good. BTN voice. Upload an image. Choose microphone. Okay, almost done with our GUI. Almost done with our GUI. Looking good so far. What do we need on the canvas? An image sprite. So I got to go to image. Nope, that's canvas. Image sprite. I'm going to rename this image sprite player. It's going to be my image sprite player. And I need to go get a player. So I got to figure out my theme real quick. Before we do that, let's go ahead and put in our non-visible components. What did we say we needed? Yeah, media. So let's go to sound. When we hit the icon and we actually hit it, we can play a sound verifying that we hit it. Bing, 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 bing. You know, something that we hit it. If you want to do a sound in here for miss, you could do that too. Let's do that. So we're going to have, and I'll rename these sounds, SND hit and SND miss. Yeah, it just goes to the bottom of the non-visible components. It'll just drag it in the canvas. It'll drop to the bottom. Okay. Let's use my favorite text-to-speech, speech recognizer. Do you guys want to know how to play a song during this? That'd be cool. We could play a song. Let's do that. Let's put a player in here. We haven't done that this year. You could have a background song playing throughout the whole app. Dun 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 dun. Final countdown. You with me? We could be counting down and playing the final countdown. Okay. Mhm. I'll show you how to pick any song you want. Yeah, you could do that. That's getting up to upgrade phase, but yeah, you could do that. If you can think it, we can do it. Are you with me on that? All we need is an imagination. All right, what's next? Player, sound, text to speech. Oh, clock. We need an accelerometer so we could shake it and clear the app. And then we need two clocks. Okay, those are really the most important thing we're doing here. So let's go ahead and rename these clocks because I don't like to be talking about something as clock 1, clock 2. You with me? Don't like names like that. So I'm going to call this clock game time. Okay. And then I'm going to call this other one clock move sprite. Does anybody have any question about what those clocks are going to do for the game? One runs the game time. That's 60 seconds. 60, 59, 58, 57. The next one's going to move my sprite around the screen. Okay? You guys with me on that? No. The hit and miss is just a counter. Okay, I'm just hitting if I contacted it and counting if I missed it. Okay. Does anybody want to give me a cool theme here so I can replace this magenta background and get a sprite? Yeah. A bouncy house? What's bouncing around the bouncy house? A child? Uh, I don't want to be smashing children. This is cool. Do you guys see how they have first player up and how many points and how many players you got left and bonus? And you guys see all these are labels, right? Pretty cool. Nine minutes left. So I'm just going to pick a theme. And here we go. Old school. View image. Right click. Save image as. And now I'm going to do a little GIMP work. So I'm going to do a little bit of quick GIMP work. So if you missed this yesterday, I'll review it one more time. SpriteSmash. Right click. Edit with GIMP. Yep. So there's my guy. So this is what we did yesterday. By the way, I can just do this real quick and crop him. I don't need all that. There's my guy. And I can go ahead and take my lasso, cut him out. Yeah, I use the lasso. You guys could make this in GIMP, couldn't you? Just by coloring in the squares. So you carve out around it with the lasso. Actually, you know what I could have done? I think I could have color picked this. I could have. Alright, I could have color picked that. So then view windows, dockable dialogues, layers, add the alpha channel, color pick the white, delete. Okay. File, export as frogger.png. That guy is exported. And by the way, I want to crop this guy. You want to get it as tight as you can. And there he is. So file, export as, export, replace, replace. And now I want to go back to my file folder. And I want to go into my screen and I want to crop this. Edit with GIMP. Get this set up. There it is. So what I'm going to do here is just crop the only parts that I need. Just the screen. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, do whatever you want. That's fine. That's what's great about this class. Everybody gets to do what they want. Okay. So now this one's a JPEG, and I'm not worried about that because it doesn't have transparencies, right? So now I go into my magenta background, and I'm going to upload an image. Thank you. So let's go to my CNV playing field, background image, upload, choose a file. I'm choosing my Frogger background. There it is. That looks nice. That looks very nice. Now I can go to my image sprite player, picture, upload, choose a file, and my Frogger. And did we give the frog a size? Ooh, there it is. Look at that. What? I uploaded my background to it. Now I'm probably going to go down here to my lower level and probably go black. I had to add the transparencies. That's what we did yesterday. It's on the film. It's on this, so you got to go back and watch it. Lower level panel, background color is black. And there you go, folks. There's my guy bouncing around the screen. Okay. If I want, I could, I could change his size to be, what do we say, 48 by 48? PNG. You have to add the alpha channel and do what we normally do. All right, so I've got all my invisible components. I think I'm basically done here with this GUI. One thing I'm going to do now is I have kind of like a blue and green theme going on. So I think I'm going to go, I think the hits I'm going to make yellow. The hits I'm going to go ahead and make yellow. Miss, I'm going to do red. And this time here, I'm going to make probably green. Actually, I don't like that. I think I'm going to go time should be red. And the miss will be yellow. And the hits will be green. Okay. So there you go. Green, red, and yellow. I think I'm good there. And I think that's a solid GUI. Happy coding. Keep calm and code on.